They got their work cut out for them tonight because this Miami offense can hit you from a lot of different ways. We've talked about the passing of Cam Ward, but they run the football at a pretty good clip as well. Third in the ACC with 200 rushing yards per game. They can win in a lot of different manners.
Kyle Lowe sends it away. No chance for Chris Johnson. And we get our first look at Cam Ward and this Miami offense. Ward, a transfer from Washington State. Mel Kiper has him as the #4 quarterback prospect for the upcoming draft. Amongst the national leaders in passing touchdowns, passing yards. And last week, he became the first Hurricanes quarterback with 4 straight 300-yard games to begin a season.
I'll tell you something, if there are 3 guys better than Cam Ward, I'm not believing that. The tape doesn't lie. This guy's as cool, as calm, and as collected as there is in the entire country. Nothing seems to get under his skin.
He finds his running back. Damian Martinez can't hang on. 4 receivers bunched to the top of your screen. And they set up the screen. It's Martinez. An anvil on wheels coming over from Oregon State.
A defense that's stingy in its own right for Virginia Tech.
The strength of Tech, the D-line. They bring 5. Ward in the pocket. Can't get away. Football comes out. It looks like the Hokies have covered it up.
They're going to rule this a fumble. It is certainly going to be Virginia Tech's ball here early. I'm not sure Cam Ward was trying to throw it as he was going down or what.
Fumble recovered by Virginia Tech.
Excellent at work in the pocket. They just get there. And it looks like it was Kelvin Gilliam Jr. who was the first to arrive.
That left knee looked like it may have been down. Again, you need indisputable video evidence. And the ruling on the field was fumble, Virginia Tech recovery.
I think he's on top of a Virginia Tech player. And maybe Kevin Gilliam Jr., who he was on top of, who got there first. And then the ball comes out. So I think this is the right call. An incomplete pass. I mean, is that, Matt, a dispute in this of whether the arm was coming forward or?
The ruling on the field stands. First down, Virginia Tech.
Yeah, not enough to overturn the call, and you hear the verbiage stand. A toss play, Bashal Tutin coming off 3 straight 100-yard games. And he is dumped out of bounds by Deani Hill, who plays that hybrid position.
He's a good one. Averaged over 8 yards a carry in their last game against Rutgers, and has 17 career 100-yard games. So he is a guy that can get it done. He's a productive back that they'll leave on the field. 20+ touches are what they want to get him in this one.
Kyron Drones finding his running back in the flat. And 2 plays, 2 touches, only a yard there. It's 3rd down, and there's a theme in the building today. A couple of Houston area quarterbacks on the field and 1 in the booth.
A guy that played at a pretty good program in the Houston area, Shadow Creek, when he started his career at Baylor, made his way to Virginia Tech to Blacksburg, and all he's got to do is clean up some passing stuff. 48% in their last game against Rutgers. He cleans that up. Who knows where Virginia Tech would be right now. They're going to have to, he's going to certainly have to do that if you pass the ball better if they're going to win tonight.
Pressure coming. He gets away from Alston. Drones downfield wide open. Benji Gosnell, and Virginia Tech capitalizes off the turnover.
Just kind of stared him down with his hands on his hips a little bit, but does a nice job in the pocket, making guys miss, and then the eyes down the field, finding his big tight end wide open.
Drones and Cam Ward trained together in the offseason. They're related, cousins on their mother's side. And there is a very friendly rivalry between those two. Miami has not scored first. Hokies capitalize off the turnover. Line drive kick. Chris Johnson has world-class speed. Florida State champion in the 100 and 200 meter as a junior. Damian Martinez coming off a 3-touchdown game against South Florida.
So this is uncharted waters for the Hurricanes right now.
Time for Ward. APR chasing him from the backside. He gets away from Gilliam. And Ward, the ability to improvise, getting out of bounds close to the marker. Keontae Jenkins wearing that number 25 jersey today. That's the honor that goes to the player who wears Frank Beamer's old uniform. A different special teams player wears the number 25 each week. Special teams a hallmark of Beamer's teams.
Timeout, Miami.
And a
Their
timeout.
first timeout of the half.
By Miami here. Bruce Smith, one of only 2 players in Virginia Tech history with multiple 4-sack games. The other, their current starting edge rusher, Antoine Powell-Ryland, who had it against Old Dominion for the 2nd time in his career just a few weeks ago. 4 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and a fumble recovery in the game against the Monarchs.
Not bad playing against the run either. Give you a comparison here and see if you agree with me after this play.
It's 3rd down and 1. Orton the motion man. Miami keeps it on the ground. It'll
be short.
Damian Martinez. This will depend on the spot.
Now, he reminds me a little bit of Khalil Mack from obviously the University of Buffalo, played with the Bears, Chargers. He is a solid pass rusher.
Both wear number 52.
Yeah, I mean he can flat out get after you, both in terms of run defense and certainly getting after the quarterback, which is why he leads the nation with 6 sacks.
Martinez picks up and up for the 1st down. Arroyo, the tight end, in motion. Ward throws downfield for his big tight end, shovels and hangs on. Elijah Arroyo takes it inside the Tech 20.
They describe him as a Jimmy Graham type of player. He can run and he can catch it with a big frame. Kind of tips it to himself and reels it in. What a big play for the Hurricanes.
They hardly got any production from the tight end position last year.
And he's got him wide open right now. No one. He has made a big catch and there's nobody lined up over him in the slot.
Ward to the end zone. Caught by George. Touchdown Miami.
Oh, what a throw by Cam Ward. And he's just going to find Jacoby George in the back of the end zone. I mean, one heck of a play going through his reads, and that ball is thrown, leading him away from coverage. Love it.
A swinging gate here.
Ran a little bit of that in high school as well. Swinging gate. It's been a long time since I've seen that one.
Andy Borregales for the PAT. Mario Cristobal told us this week he's got all the numbers, he's had accolades, leading a major football program to a conference championship, eluding him. One of the reasons he spurned the NFL and came to Miami.
Cam Ward is a baller.
There's that slow mesh. Benji Gosnell, the tight end.
Nice move.
At the Virginia Tech touchdown earlier, wear down this vaunted Miami front.
Gosnell is a reliable target for this Virginia Tech offense. Drones going to him early and often.
Ollie Jennings back in there for Virginia Tech. Didn't play last week. That one is off the hands of Green and picked off by Miami. Mish Powell, the UW transfer.
You cannot tip the ball with a secondary full of athletes like Miami. They will eat you up in terms of reeling passes in once they're tipped, especially over the middle. Just full of athletes on the back end.
Aiden Green almost guided that ball into the hands of Mish Powell. And they talked about Mish Powell as somebody who brought energy and leadership to the defense the same way Cam Ward did to the offense.
All these guys out of the state of Washington, right? Transferring in here to Miami, and they are big-time factors in this year's football team.
Pressure coming. Ward evading. Throws back across the middle. Incomplete. Wanted Mark Fletcher is running back. When the drum beat gets louder, the heartbeat gets slower. This is Sam Brown. He was Houston's top receiver last year, and it sets up a 3rd and short in what is 4-down territory.
You look at Miami's success on 4th downs. They've only had to go for it 3 times, 33%. And that's just kind of jumping ahead, but they're outstanding on offense on 3rd down at 64.3%. That's 13th in the ACC.
That's number 1 in the nation.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
64%.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Nobody's doing it at that clip.
They've been beating their opponents through 4 games. Again, the schedule, you can say what it is, but by an average of 52-10. Play action set up perfectly. Arroyo glides in. Touchdown Miami. Cam Ward sold it.
That looked like an old Peyton Manning play fake, where everybody takes the bait, baby. Arroyo comes wide open right in the middle. And I mean, it was sold by Cam Ward.
And just like that, 2 quick ones. Miss Terry being the better half of Nick Saban. Fake toss, drones up the gut, gashes the defense for close to 10.
It's going to be right at the 1st down marker. I think they're going to move it and give Kyron Drones the 1st down. Now just continue to play on schedule. They cannot afford negative yardage plays that take Virginia Tech behind the down and distance mark.
The ball was on the 25. Doesn't it have to be on the 35 for that to be a 1st down? And now we get a flag.
We got a quick start by Moten, Ahmad Moten, who's in the ball game. And now he's not in the ball game.
Offside, number 99 defense. 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
Yeah, he was in for Barrow. He is strong at the point of attack. You feel him after you're across the line of scrimmage from him.
Tugboat Tootin. Kangaroos across the 40. Clark Lee's got that program playing much better this year. Almost had the upset against Vandy. Tootin again. Well, they didn't give him the 1st, so 3rd down and short. Miami crowding the box. Drones, the quarterback sneak. And that will be enough. On the relationship between Drones and Cam Ward, those two have become very close, and Drones has said, I had this game circled on my calendar for some time. Here comes the blitz. Powell forces Drones to flush it. Safety blitz.
Where's the matchup? Where's Jalen Lane, number 83, for Kyron Drones?
He is lined up in the slot top of your screen. It is a run. And there is Tootin close to midfield.
From the humidity that we've faced in Houston right now.
Drones wants Lane, incomplete. You saw Jadis Richard trailing him pre-snap and through the play, but there is a flag and maybe some contact here.
Pass interference, defense, number 25. A penalty result in automatic 1st down.
It's Richard working against Jalen Lane, and it's going to give Virginia Tech an automatic 1st down.
Malachi Thomas in at running back. Aiden Green in motion. Green catches the screen. Dangerous pass. Stiff arm down the sideline. Aiden Green slips all the way across the 30 of Miami. 2nd down and 1.
I'd be surprised if Mr. Drones doesn't keep this one.
To the air, dropped by Felton. Quarterback run could be on the table out of an empty set. There it is, 1st down, Virginia Tech.
Kind of felt that was coming. Just run the football.
A toss to Thomas. Halfback option. He gets lit up, And it's underthrown. 4:11 to go. Opening quarter. Both teams have a touchdown off of a turnover. Lane, the motion man. Screen pass to Tootin, and he is upended. Lost a couple more on the play. It's third down. O.J. Frederick, the three-star freshman who's turned into a find.
Yeah, I mean, they go find players on ability, not based on stars. And this kid is going to be a star. You don't want to turn it over right here if you're Virginia Tech.
Three-man rush with a spy. Drones over the middle. Underthrown. Incomplete. Darryl Porter made a play on the ball for Miami. And it's fourth down.
He almost just waited just long enough to get that thing picked off.
Veteran punter Peter Moore, three-time captain to kick for Virginia Tech, and Ray Joseph back to return. This one bounces, and it's downed at the 16-yard line. Well, we mentioned the relationship between these two quarterbacks, Drones and Ward. They, along with Shedeur Sanders, trained during the offseason. They're very close. There's a lot of, I guess you could say in quotes, friendly banter between the group. Damian Martinez, one cut and a gain of a couple.
You usually don't have guys recruiting other guys to campus that play the same spot.
Ward, a little shovel. Riley Williams, one of the tight ends, and Andre Mario Cristobal said when Fletcher is trying to go get Martinez to come to Coral Gables, that validates and reinforces the culture that you're trying to bring to a program.
And the type of player that you want to, you just want players who care about winning. Let's go get guys that can come in here and help us win. Not so much the selfish stuff, and that's what Mark Fletcher was all about. Hey, if he can help us win, bring him in.
Ward steps up and runs for the first, brought down from behind. Downfield, Xavier Restrepo brings it in. Miami back in plus territory. First catch for Restrepo, who's got a chance to go down as the most prolific wideout in program history.
I don't know if Dorian Strong could have been in better position. The throw is what beats Strong. He's in great position, but it's the throw by Cam Ward pulling his receiver Restrepo.
Virginia Tech loves its two corners. They feel Strong and Mansour Delane are both pros. Again off play action, back shoulder. Jacoby George was out of bounds. Yeah, that was when Miami was in the heyday of the U. Fletcher machetes his way to the 35. And they're still without their NFL caliber left tackle, Jalen Rivers. Ward downfield, Restrepo contested, hangs on. First and goal, Miami. First and goal, Miami to begin the second quarter. Mark Fletcher steamrolls to the 5-yard line. Out of a two tight end set, back to the ground. It'll bring up a third down and goal.
I'm going to tell you something. Mario Cristobal says a guy on the offensive line is an NFL talent. I believe it, because he's coached some really good ones onto the NFL.
Both tight ends now go wide to the right.
Changing the play here.
Ward on the run. Floats it back of the end zone. George! Flag down. A touchdown if it stands.
Second, but it won't.
Offense, number 7. 10-yard penalty. Third down.
Raquel Bell, the left tackle, who came in January from Holmes Community College in Mississippi, is the guilty Miami Hurricane.
Mose Phillips picks it off. That's a big takeaway for Virginia Tech with Miami right on the doorstep.
Just lulls him to sleep is Phillips, the safety, and made him think he was going to stay inside. He had a receiver turning up the sideline and made him think he was wide open. And I tell you what, Mose Phillips III, that's a heck of a job of disguising coverage. Boy, does Phillips play it nicely.
First career interception for Mose Phillips. And Virginia Tech with the ball and the chance to tie. Drones finds Lane, who slips down and covers the ball up at the 40-yard line. Drones quarterback run, sheds a tackle. A yard shy of most returning starters in college football for Virginia Tech. Hand off Tootin, breaks a tackle. He could go. Bashaw Tootin, 55-yard house call.
And bouncing off defenders to do it. Oh, what a heck of a job by Tootin to get himself free. A nice job up front by the offensive line, Chapman and Schick. And I mean, it's just then a foot race. And boy, we are an extra point from being tied up.
Tootin has been a touchdown machine.
Cam Ward usually follows up a bad play with a good one. So let's see what he has here for us.
Swing pass out of the backfield. And Martinez hammerheads his way. Martinez picks up the tough yards to move the chains.
Martinez is their bruiser. He's the starter, but they can also open it up with an explosive passing game here.
Down the middle, too high for Restrepo. Ward's confidence has been contagious.
Stand corrected. Arroyo caught the touchdown, as not Restrepo.
Martinez, and it'll bring up third down. Restrepo in motion. Virginia Tech rushes forward. Ward steps up. Dancing, slingshot over the middle, that's Jordan Lyle. And they get the freshman by the ankles, not before a gain of 17. Last week, Lyle had a 91-yard touchdown run, longest run in Miami history.
And two words to describe him, and that is super talented, is what the coaching staff used. He is going to be a star, just a true freshman, as you mentioned, no doubt about it.
Chris Johnson into the game at running back, goes wide. They want Johnson on the wheel. Reaches up, and it's broken up. Incomplete. Dorian Strong. That's Virginia Tech's top corner against a running back.
They've produced some pretty good defensive backs over the years, haven't they? And so when they tell you that they've got two really good corners, you may want to believe them. Strong and Delaney are guys that can flat out play. They've got excellent size. Both are 6'1", go about 6'1", and they can cover you up. On the bottom, they got Strong man-to-man.
Ward already over 200 yards passing. They keep it on the ground. And a loss of a yard for Lyle. Virginia Tech showing blitz on 3rd and long. There it comes. Hit from the backside. APR into the box score.
That's number 7.
The nation's sack leader, Antoine Powell-Ryland.
And there are just some guys, Anish, that you cannot leave one-on-one with a tackle. And you've got to have some help from a dangerous pass rusher like APR. He's got every move in the book, and he just swats the hands away of Markel Bell.
And Jalen Lane, a dangerous return man, is the deep man. They've got 2 back there. They kick it away from Lane. And that is Turner Bradshaw. Takes it out across the 30. Virginia Tech ball on the other side. Homeschooled
all 13 children. You imagine that? I'm doing the Irish jig when the bus comes for my kids.
Carr, can you imagine Thanksgiving dinner as Lane finds a tunnel all the way to midfield?
Had a lot of success in bringing in brothers or family members.
Benji Gosnell has a touchdown. There's Tootin. He's got the other one. Slips a tackle. Gets to the outside. Powell can't bring him down. Still fighting. Big first half for Tugboat Tootin. Hokies have seized momentum. Drones, clean pocket downfield. There's Stephen Gosnell taken down inside the 20-yard line. Mish Powell the stop.
A nice job by Drones of just hanging in the pocket. Things are collapsing right at his feet, and he stands tall and delivers a nice ball to Gosnell. Taking advantage of possessions and moving the football with consistency.
Tootin to the outside, cut down in the backfield.
Well played.
That's a TFL, Akeem Messidor, part of that talented Miami defensive line.
Yeah, does a nice job of disengaging from an offensive lineman. He's versatile, Anish. And you can line him up at defensive end. You can play him at defensive tackle. The guy is strong from Ottawa, Ontario. I love that region of the world. Had a few good meals in Ottawa.
The reverse. Lane turns the corner. Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, what a block by Kyron Drones, who said quarterbacks right here, keep an eye on him. Cannot block in the open field. Does one heck of a job. I mean, he's the guy that makes the block to spring Jalen Lane and get him into the end zone. He's a big guy at 6'2", 234, but man, does he throw the block. Nobody else is there. If he doesn't make that block, there's no way Lane gets in.
Yeah, that's going to earn him some love in the film room. The PAT good. They have settled on Jennings, and he went off against TCU.
You're going to stop the run and force Cam Ward to pass it? Yeah, but now you've got the nation's best pass rusher teeing off, coming after it.
Now the blitz. Ward takes a shot for George. Covered well by Mansour Delane.
We talk a lot about APR, but Cole Nelson on the other side is another legit pass rusher.
Hokies feel the D-line is the strength of their defense. Ward in trouble. Gets rid of it. Restrepo in an ambush. And a huge loss inside the 15-yard line.
Now it's just don't give up the first down or commit a penalty.
This might be a free play.
It is.
Burgos jumped. Ward rolling out. APR chasing him. It's a throwaway. Against a twist. Ward dancing. Pump fakes. Stiff arm. Backpedaling. Able to complete. Let's see where they mark this.
Maybe just shy of the marker.
After further review, the receiver's forward progress was beyond the 35-yard line. Therefore, the play results in a first down Miami.
With a lot of snaps that he's taken and just really not getting out of his, his character, so to speak.
That's what a first-round pick at quarterback does for you. Ward lets it fly. Incomplete. Wanted Isaiah Horton.
The guys that are backups get started a lot of places.
Quick screen. There's Sam Brown. And Virginia Tech gobbles him up for the loss. Powell Ryland can pin his ears back for Virginia Tech. 52 and white.
Just 2 of 6 when trying to go down the field is Cam Ward.
Ward in trouble, finally met by Powell Ryland, who was like a poker player playing the long game. He waited and waited and waited almost as a spy, and then finished off Ward for the sack.
Gets there along with APR. Man, impressive on defense is Virginia Tech.
Fair catch called for and made by Lane.
But you can't make it move if you don't have a quarterback, no matter how good you are. It's the skill position spots.
2 timeouts left for Virginia Tech. Tootin makes that first guy miss yet again and turns that into positive yards. Tech scores here. They get the ball to begin the 3rd quarter. They felt this team was close.
This is the 2-minute timeout.
All right, Matt, the Hokies are doing more than hanging in. They've got a 7-point lead. Drones and the run game have been in command. That one thrown away. There's the blitz. Drones steps up, chased from the backside, runs for the first and then some. 1st and 10, just inside midfield. There's Tootin. Close to 100 yards rushing. Drones chased by Farron, throws on the run. Green gets out of bounds. First catch of the night for Green. On the ground, Tootin up the middle. Less than 40 seconds. Drones downfield into coverage, broken up. A trio of Hurricanes near that ball, intended for Stephen Gosnell.
I think they got to get within field goal range. They said John Love is about 54 and in or so, and he toys around with 49-yarders.
That's not what you want. Oh, sacked back at the 40-yard line. That was the last thing Virginia Tech wanted. It's a negative play.
So if you do your math, they were in field goal range already. Just run the football.
So the line of scrimmage is the 40. This will be about a 57, 58-yarder for John Love. It's going to be a 58-yarder.
His long for the year this year is 42 against Marshall.
Career long 47. Only one attempt in his career of 50-plus, which he missed. It's good. Love from 58.
Could have been good from 68.
A career long by 11 yards.
Wow, did he hit that thing. I mean, the operation was perfect. The snap, the hold, and did he get into that one? When you start talking about getting the ball out of the locker room, the way they've been hot on offense.
Bouncing kick, fielded by Johnson. Florida track champion, he's a burner. He was one stiff arm and one broken tackle from running into the end zone.
As he's given Mario Cristobal something to think about here. And Shannon Dawson, the offensive coordinator for Miami. 15 seconds, you're across. The point is you have time to at least get a field goal attempt up here.
Miami has the one timeout. And they've got a strong-footed kicker. Ward takes a shot. Back shoulder broken up. Flag down. Dorian Strong in coverage.
But it does get them closer to field goal.
15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Going to the redshirt sophomore, Horton.
On Tuesday, the Miami kicker, Andy Borregales, hit the right upright from 64 in practice. His career long is 55. Ward, a strike over the middle, just out of the reach of Restrepo. His older brother, Jose, former Groza Award winner at Miami. Andy was a semifinalist for the Groza a season ago.
It's a family full of kickers.
Yep.
56 yards or so here.
Dylan Joyce will hold, and it looks to be a 56-yard field goal attempt. It would be a new career long.
See if the pink shoes will pull him through here.
He got plenty of this one and tucks it inside the upright. As we take a look at our player spotlight.
There we go. You see just the production tonight from Cam Ward, over 200 yards passing, but trailing on the scoreboard. And then Tootin has been, he's just running like, like we expected him to.
They feed Tootin, and he rams his way for a first down for Virginia Tech.
And in the second quarter, he feels like they put Miami in a lot of scenarios, 3rd and long, and the pass rush was there.
Miami into the backfield. Tootin will lose a couple. Tootin will try to get some of it back. Quick throw, Gosnell the catch, turns it upfield. First down, Virginia Tech, back into Miami territory, flag down.
And a flag right back around the line of scrimmage.
Defense number 9.
Doesn't matter though.
The penalty is declined. Result of the play accepted. First down.
Tyler Barron.
We have not seen much of Ali Jennings. He was in there earlier for Virginia Tech. Malachi Thomas gets the call, got a yard. The tight end Benji Gosnell in motion. Jalen Lane in the slot. Toss to Malachi Thomas. Hit by Alston, and he got a yard. 3rd down at about 7.
This is when they like to move Kyron Drones. Roll out short rolls to one side of the field or the other. It's usually been to the wide side of the field. So he has a little more room to extend the play.
Drones rolling. Chased by Barron, pumps. He's going to be short. This is from 52. Why not? We'll try to establish the run. Damian Martinez hammers across the 40.
Wrap when they tackle Drones, the quarterback for Virginia Tech, and establish the trenches. It's all about the trenches with Cristobal. It's the way that he's recruited.
You know, you start to see this young man play and some of the things he can do. He's going to jump up a lot of draft boards.
They keep it on the ground. Wow. Stopped at the line of scrimmage by Spencer. It's 3rd down, so 3 straight runs to begin this 3rd quarter drive for Miami, trying to establish the line of scrimmage. And this Virginia Tech defensive line has held its own, and right now no Antoine Powell-Ryland on the field. He was helped off by the trainers during the commercial break.
Burgos is in for him. Another excellent pass rusher for Virginia Tech.
Pressure off the edge, quick throw, Restrepo on the slant, and then the yak.
He's just going to turn and show them numbers once he's open on the outside. They pick up the blitz, sitting right there for his quarterback to deliver the football, and they are right in sync with one another.
Restrepo last year, 1,000 yards receiving. Just the 6th time a Miami wide receiver did that. Off play action. Ward can run, and he will. He won't until he gets scared. He never gets scared. That seems to be Cam Ward. as Damian Martinez lowers the head and gets inside the 25.
You got APR there, Anish, going to the locker room. I initially thought it was just cramps. Maybe bad enough where he needs maybe an IV.
That's a big loss. He leads the nation in sacks. 9.5 sacks a season ago. Ward downfield, tipped and picked. Spencer off the deflection. Spencer's got a convoy. Arroyo finally chased him down the tight end.
Cam Ward had 2 interceptions coming into tonight's ball game. He has 2 tonight. They just peeled back. Nice job by Dorian Strong. It gets tipped into the air, and then it's Spencer with the interception.
Caleb Spencer, a Miami transfer.
And he didn't just try to, he wasn't satisfied with just the interception. He was trying to house that baby.
Virginia Tech has 2 touchdowns off of Miami's first 2 turnovers. Drones moving the pocket, fires on the run, incomplete. There's the toss to Tootin. Now that play has been working all night. There's the rush. Drones drops it off, incomplete, left it short. Love is hit from 58 and 52.
These are the tough ones.
From 27. They try to fake. Harrison St. Germain tackled, and Miami takes over.
Let's go back and take a look at the play by Malik Bryan, who gets excellent penetration, doesn't fool him, and they're trying to run a little shovel pass underneath to St. Germain, goes for nothing, just kick the field goal.
Well, you had the turnover, now you've given Miami some momentum back. Fletcher gets the call on first down.
Well, they're feeling pretty good about themselves after that stop.
Ward boomerangs it, and he's got an open man. That's Jacoby George. Time for Ward. Hit as he throws it, and it's caught. Isaiah Horton brings in the wounded duck. Had a career high 8 catches for 108 yards last week. Fletcher.
As I say that, Arroyo's back in the game.
There's the speedy Chris Johnson. He's got blockers in front. Elite world-class speed, feathers the sideline before he's pushed out.
Noah, the right tackle, watch his block here as he steps down, pulls outside. Just showing you the agility of a big guy. Cleans up everything. Hey, I got you. Trust the block. He got one block. Yeah, he got one block and was looking for a second one down the field.
Who did Mario Cristobal compare him to?
Penei Sewell, the best, one of the best in the business on the next level. He has next level talent. The young man, number 61. Oh, I know him.
Hand off to Lyle. And he's spun down quickly, a gain of a couple. Johnson motions out. Pressure off the edge. They set up the screen. Dangerous play. It's incomplete. Ward steps up. Tucks. Runs. Touchdown Miami.
It's the part of his game that everyone seems to forget about. You forget he can do things like this when he pulls it down. It's a tough run, breaking a tackle, taking on a defender right before you go into the end zone. He's got everything you need to play the position.
You brought up the fact, the field goal, you're trying to make it more than a two-score game. You try the fake, it didn't work, but the momentum swing was real.
They are starting to look like Miami should look.
Drones chucks it to the sideline, and the tight end, Gosnell. Malik Bryant, who blew up the fake field goal attempt, almost got to Drones. A first down run for Tootin. The toss to Tootin. There's Bryant again. He's been in the middle of it all.
And he comes up a little bit gimpy after that run.
18 touches for Tootin. They wanted to get him 20. PJ Prelo breaking free. Legacy player at Virginia Tech. Down the sideline, reaching. Wow, for 6. Hold on. A flag back at the line of scrimmage.
I think it's going to be against Caden Moore, who was saying, no, I didn't, but that yellow flag says, yes, you did.
Number 68. 10-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Shot play. Incomplete. Frederic and
I thought a flag should come out. He got, yanked.
There's a flag.
Yeah, he got yanked at the point he's trying to go back and make a play on the football.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 29. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Well,
This is the end of the third quarter. The 15-yard penalty will be enforced to start the fourth quarter.
Describe the emotions of this game.
Well, it's a back-and-forth game. Conference play is going to be like that. We've had a lot of issues. We create our own problems a couple times, but we keep fighting. We keep trying to get back into it. They got guys go down. We got guys go down. We just keep playing.
What do you need from your defense right now?
Stops. That was a great defensive play, but, it is what it is. Just got to keep playing, man. You just got to keep playing.
Nobody willing to flinch right now, Anish.
Conference opener, Miami and Virginia Tech. Hurricanes in the top 10. Tech, after an up and down non-conference schedule, looking to score a big win before the start of the fourth quarter. Both teams getting into it near the logo at midfield. Tootin up the middle. Another big run, 16 more. Tootin's up to 136 on the ground.
Saint, one of the linebackers, he's on a second, third level as he's trying to run down Tootin. This is just what the doctor ordered if you're a Virginia Tech fan. Eat the clock, long drives, convert, stay on schedule.
Tootin picks up 2.
They think they have him in their eyesight, and then all of a sudden he's through them into the next guy.
Here's the blitz. Drone stands in, completes. Lane giving Tech a red zone chance.
Virginia Tech putting one of their own together, mixing the run with the pass. Quarterback, maybe quarterback draw right here, Anish.
A screen to Tootin. And he is tackled from behind. Houston kid. Cousins with Cam Ward. Started at Baylor. Led Virginia Tech to a 5-2 finish last year. Play clock at 1.
Spend the timeout so they don't get the 5-yard penalty.
Timeout. Virginia Tech. Their first timeout of the half.
Hokies were more than a 2-touchdown underdog tonight. Drones chased, hit, throws it away in the direction of Green.
He's got the same matchup again.
Miami brings pressure. Drones retreating. Heaves it into the end zone. Caught! Aiden Green for the touchdown! A magician in Magic City, Kyron Drones. What a play!
Boy, the job that Aiden Green does to get himself open. And how about Kyron Drones extending this play? Pressure right away. He's going to get away from the pass rush of a few Miami Hurricane defenders. And then Mr. Green at the end of it. Boy, what a drive by Virginia Tech.
Elijah Alston shaken up after the play. Extra point by Love. It's a 10-point lead for Virginia Tech. 12:05 left in regulation.
Well, I tell you what, both teams they've rolled their sleeves up and they came to play tonight.
Cam Ward entered the night with the Heisman hoopla around him. Virginia Tech was offsides on the kickoff. So Miami will start at the 30 instead of the 25. And Cam Ward had that first close-up week 1 against Florida. He's got another one tonight. Chris Johnson motions out. Johnson catches the screen. Stiff arm. Out of bounds near the 35. Woodson blitzing. Ward stands in, and Woodson affected the throw. It's third down. Antoine Powell-Ryland into the game on this third down, passing down. Ward will run for the first down.
In the toy box right now, trying to will his team back in this game.
Not much for Damian Martinez. Miami might have numbers top of your screen. Ward up the middle, a strike. Sam Brown into Virginia Tech territory down to the 31, a gain of 24.
And had a laser on it. I mean, he just knifed this through coverage. What a throw.
Martinez pinballs. And then using that physicality. Empty set on 2nd and 4.
They better get some safety help at the top.
Blitz off the edge. Ward steps up. Room to run. Inside the 10. And bumped from behind at about the 6. Ward to the end zone. Incomplete for George. Dorian Strong in coverage. Andre looked like maybe miscommunication there.
Yeah, he was thinking that George was going to present himself a little bit faster.
Martinez, who had 3 touchdowns last week, is the running back. 2nd and goal. Ward back of the end zone. Caught for a touchdown. College football's Methuselah, the 9th-year senior, Cam McCormick.
Mostly known as a run blocker. He gets behind coverage, behind the second level of the defense, and the touch and the timing.
Of his collegiate career, while PAT is good in 2023, and now in his final season of collegiate eligibility. Many medical red shirts, plus the COVID year. That's how you get to 9. Drones threw it behind Lane.
I'd take a redo.
Tootin, a lot of spinning. He gets a couple. It's third down and long. And you got a point on that D-line. Ruben Bain still out since game 1.
Yeah.
tipped, incomplete.
And that's not his strong suit.
Ray Joseph waits inside his own 30. Comes up to the 35. And down he goes at about the 40. Ward steps up and engulfed, sacked back at the 36-yard line. Aeneas Peebles.
He's a big fella inside. You don't really expect to get pass rush like that from the inside from 16, Aeneas Peebles, but he just goes right around. Not much fancy there. It's just, hey, I'm going to beat the guy in front of me, and he did it.
Loss of 7. Free play. Ward downfield, and the catch made by Arroyo.
I think it's an offsides penalty against Virginia Tech, and that's what it is.
Ward has been dangerous with his feet as well. 290 through the air, 57 on the ground. He's Miami's leading rusher. Quick throw. Jacoby George, stutter step across midfield. Horton comes in motion. Martinez, first down. Flag comes in at the tail end of the play.
This is coming back. It's going to be a hole. One of the tight ends, it's either Arroyo or McCormick. We got a handful of the jersey of Delane. And so rather than, but I tell you what.
Holding, offense, number 2. 10-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
Remember, it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Yeah. So it's third down, 3 to go.
Gotta believe a run's coming and then maybe going for it on fourth down.
Now this would feel like 4-down territory with the quarterback Ward. Pressure from the middle. Ward throwing downfield into the Virginia Tech sideline. Incomplete, fourth down.
He kind of knew it, just kind of waved it off and like, hey, turn the page, let's get to the next one. You won't see him throw many like that. He had a receiver in the flat open and just overshot it. The old elbow dipped, and the ball went high on him.
300 yards passing for Ward. He has now done that in every game this season, and for the 33rd time in his career.
Comes the pressure.
Ward gets rid of it somehow! Restrepo on his backside makes the catch. First down.
That's amazing. Amazing catch by Restrepo. And Restrepo he's trying to redirect himself. He slips, but just the presence in mind to put his hands up, and the ball finds his hands. Amazing play.
They needed 3. They got 4. Fourth down conversion. Low snap. Ward able to give it off to Martinez.
He's still going to pick up yards. The safety's over in the middle. You got all the sideline you want.
Martinez gets the call.
Directing traffic here. Has total control of this offense, Anish.
On the slant. Complete. First down, Isaiah Horton. A field goal ties it. A touchdown gives Miami its first lead since it was 14-7. Edge pressure. Ward ducks away. Spencer had him. Ward flips it to Williams. How do you like this? Down the sideline. Pushed out inside the 5. The improbability of Cam Ward.
If there is a trip to New York in his future, and I gotta believe it is, a play like this is one that's gonna come up over and over when you start talking about the playmaking ability of Cam Ward. Amazing reaction against pressure that's there. Should have been down twice, and he found a way to get it out of his hands and into Riley Williams, who turns it into a big, big play.
First and goal. Ward to a wide open Horton, and Miami takes the lead.
So quick that defenders cannot even react to it. Off play action, and then it's get the ball out as quickly as you can and with accuracy. Horton, the young redshirt sophomore.
Extra point, rather. It's good, which means Virginia Tech needs a touchdown.
Well, wing T quarterbacks aren't that bad
when you let them sling it. And with Cam Ward, the way he's playing was bound to happen once. Just don't hit me like Andre.
Oh, gotta find a way to get it to Tootin and let him play.
Lane hangs on, slips a tackle, and pummels forward. Clock continues to run. 2 timeouts for Tech. Delayed pressure. Throw to the far side. That is caught. It's Stephen Gosnell. Porter in coverage. A first down that momentarily stops the clock.
Stop it. Get everybody in place, and they will wind this baby as they have.
Four-man twist. Drones fits it in there. Felton spun out of bounds. Clock continues to run.
You can't tie this up with a field goal. You got to score a touchdown, and you need the time.
50 seconds. Time for Drones. He'll try to run. Pulled down from behind. It's third down. Clock still running. Virginia Tech not taking any of its 2 timeouts.
Should have taken it after after first down.
And now they do. They let about 6 seconds off the clock. Stephen Gosnell with a first down into Miami territory. It momentarily stops the clock. Now the clock starts again.
Ball should be snapped.
Drones dancing around, hit by Bryant, able to get it to Tootin, who spins out of bounds. And Virginia Tech. Oh, it's Miami. Initially, the officials signaled that Virginia Tech had called a timeout. It's Miami who calls a timeout. Steps up, deep downfield, Green was out of bounds. 8 seconds remain. Deani Hill in coverage.
It's a lot of time to run one play. It's clearly out of bounds. He had someone open on the right flats to his right. That's where you go with the football, allow him to get out of bounds and pick up the first down. But when you spend that much time, you are limiting yourself to basically a Hail Mary.
Miami calls a timeout. All right, Andre, Virginia Tech still has the 1 timeout. You've got 8 seconds. Do you think about something that gets you a little closer? Are you thinking 2 plays here?
You can, because you can hit something to pick up the first down and then get yourself down. That's going to stop it temporarily, or you can go ahead and elect to call the timeout as well. I just think back to all the time that's been wasted when you didn't call the timeout, which is why you have one still in your back pocket right now. A lot of time rolled off that clock between first and third down.
Miami playing 3 defensive backs inside the 10-yard line. They're backing off.
The message should have been, catch it quick and get down.
A lot of time going off. Drones is going to run, and he's able to get out of bounds with 3 seconds to go. Top Rank Boxing follows us. The last time the Hokies had a top 10 road win at Ohio Ohio State. And remember, that Ohio State team came all the way back to win a national championship.
Make sure you have the proper amount of guys on the field. If you're Miami, you don't want a penalty that's going to give Virginia Tech an extra down to play. Counting 11. See what we have here.
There's no foul in the play. Timeout was called by Miami.
Comes down to this. Drones lets it fly. They're sorting through the carnage. Miami has it.
Well,
Virginia Tech has it. How do you like that? Virginia Tech. They roll it a touchdown on the game's final play.
On the field, both teams back to the bench. The game is not over. Both teams back to the bench, please. The game is not over. The previous play is under further review.
Fans know it.
I think they're ruling that Jalen Lane came down with this. And remember, the ruling on the field is a touchdown catch.
Boy, it is hard to see who's got the ball in that mass of humanity. The crowd erupted. It looked like Miami had it. This might be the look.
The game is not over. Teams back to the benches. Coaches, please back to the benches.
A fitting ending, a chaotic ending.
Remember,
this football game.
The ruling on the field was a touchdown.
It was a touchdown.
I'm not seeing the ball. And it looked as though...
So that means there is nothing to overturn the call. Let's bring in Matt Austin. Matt, we didn't expect to have the final play in question. Touchdown, not a touchdown. It matters.
They're saying Felton came up with this.
Well,
and he's in bounds, Matt.
Now, did he survive? Did he survive the ground there? The ball pops out at the very end.
Inbounds in the end zone. The result of the play is a touchdown. The previous play is under further review.
Virginia Tech erupts. They're going to look at this, and let's get the clarification here from Matt Austin.
There has to be firm control by the receiver all the way to the ground. Once they're on the ground, the ball was bouncing around a little bit, and it was touched by several different players. There was at least one Miami player who was out of bounds, who I think touched the ball, which if they don't have firm control, that would make it an incomplete pass. So this is going to be an interesting call by the replay officials. Does anybody ever have firm control?
Does that justify firm control? Matt, do you see firm control?
Not in my opinion, because as he hits the ground, the ball is still moving around. But again, is it clear and obvious to overturn? Anybody that rips it out, that'd be a second act. It would still be a completed pass. But with this many hands on the ball above their heads, did anyone have firm control of the ball? That's the question.
Wow, Felton. I thought it was Lane. It was Felton.
You saw Miami rip the ball out at the end. The crowd roared. It appeared the game was over. Miami won, and then after what felt like an eternity, the official signaled touchdown. Virginia Tech's bench erupted, and now the question is, do you have enough evidence to overturn the call? We're back to where I feel we always are. What is a catch?
After further review, the ruling on the field is reversed. It's an incomplete pass.